Biophotons in hexagonally structured water. This research was conducted by Mr. and Mrs. XLX in February 2006, and is presented as a world premiere of The Essence of Light, an intimate look within the very structure of biophotons. The photos that you are about to witness are of single drops of water magnified 30,000 times using a somatoscope, courtesy of CRB Incorporated. Within the water drops we can now clearly see the presence of the biophotons, also referred to as biological light or living light. Biophotons are the silent language of the DNA, and thus are a major key in cellular regenesis. They are present in all living forms, to a greater or lesser degree, and are measured as units per second per centimeter squared. The quantity and quality of biophotons present within the water has a dramatic effect on its life-giving properties. Within each drop of water, there are points of light, which you can see on the right of the screen. This is the first phase of the biophoton. When these biophotons are zoomed into, they take on the form of a hexagon, with multiple layers, seen in the insert on the left. This is the last phase of the biophoton. In between the first phase and the last phase, there are 6 distinct steps, which the biophoton goes through. This was witnessed in numerous types of water samples, and seems to be relatively consistent. It is quite remarkable to view, and may surprise you, as to the perfection of life. We are now going to take a closer look at the 8 phases of a single biophoton as it unfolds. Image 1. The starting point of the biophoton. It appears as a sun, radiating its 6 rays of light. Image 2. The sun starts to open up, showing a black, 6-pointed star in its center. Image 3. The black star has now turned into a small white 6-pointed star, with a tightly held, hexagonal shape around it. Image 4. The white star now turns into a black, 6-pointed star, with a hexagonal shape opening up and expanding around it. Image 5. The black star has once again turned into a solid white, 6-pointed star, reaching to the edge of the outer hexagon. Image 6. The white star is now opening itself up, showing an open line, black and white, 6-pointed star. Image 7. We now see a small black 6-pointed star in the center of a larger, open line, 6-pointed star, a Star of David. Within a Star of David. Image 8. As we bring the biophoton to its largest state, we can see the many layers of hexagonal shapes within. This is the last phase of the unfolding biophoton that we were able to observe. We tested many different types of water: distilled water, reverse osmosis water, city chlorinated water, and well water. And then we tested the same waters after they had gone through the hexagon 999 water revitalizing and restructuring unit. This is a sample of city chlorinated water, taken from St. Ambrose du Kildare, Quebec. Notice the number of biophotons present in the water drop. This is the same city chlorinated water, taken from St. Ambrose du Kildare, after it has passed through the hexagon 999 countertop unit. Notice that there are hundreds of hexagonally shaped biophotons in the water drop, after it has been restructured using the hexagon 999 unit. Each of these biophotons contributes to the level of structural organization of the water. Compare the number of biophotons in a drop of city chlorinated water, before and after going through the hexagon 999 unit. Quite a remarkable difference. This is a typical result witnessed throughout all of our tests on different types of water. The hexagon 999 units, countertop, under the counter, and whole house units all substantially increase the number of biophotons present in the water. We are now looking at a sample of reverse osmosis water. This water was full of these large crystallized globs, as seen on the screen. Reverse osmosis water contained very few biophotons. We also tested samples of distilled water. This water contained shards, as shown above, along with the same crystallized globs that we witnessed in reverse osmosis water. Once again, distilled water contained very few biophotons. When distilled and reverse osmosis water was put through the hexagon 999 unit, these shards and crystallized globs were broken down or eliminated, and there was a substantial increase in biophotons. A final look at the 8 phases of an unfolding biophoton. These images were recorded on videotape under a somatoscope magnification at 30,000 times. The somatoscope was provided courtesy of CRB Incorporated. The still images were taken from the moving videotape in frame-by-frame capture mode. A single biophoton is thus demonstrating the life-giving properties of the hexagonal geometry and the 6-pointed Star of David as the very essence of light, and thus all biological life itself. I repeat, a single biophoton is demonstrating the life-giving properties of the hexagonal geometry and the 6-pointed Star of David as the very essence of light, and thus all biological life itself. It is interesting to note that the last geometry in the biophoton sequence was a 6-pointed star within a 6-pointed star, which is the Fibonacci sequence, or the plan of perfection into matter, a Star of David within a Star of David. The life-giving properties of biophotons and hexagon 999 water have been clearly demonstrated in its effect on the health and growth of plants, its effect on animals, its effect on the environment, and its effect on our general well-being. More biophotons equals more light, and more light equals more life force energy. The body becomes what you feed it with. Plants become what you feed them with. Notice the example to the right of your screen. What you are seeing is the top of a tomato, watered with hexagon 999 water. After the stem was removed, it was noticed that there was a small 6-pointed star within a larger 6-pointed star, clearly imprinted into the tomato. It looks pretty similar to the biophoton next to it, does it not? Plants become what you feed them with. Let us now have a look at the magnificent biophotons in action. Magnificent. As we can now see, a single biophoton is demonstrating the life-giving properties of the hexagonal geometry and the 6-pointed Star of David as the very essence of light, and thus all biological life itself. Thank you for taking the time to view this world premiere video of the essence of light. For more information on biophotons and hexagon 999 water, we invite you to browse through our website at www.wateralive.xlxgold.com, www.wateralive.xlxgold.com, and may the light of life be with you always.